My brother's wife faked having cancer for 2 years. Collected $150,000 from our family. I caught her and proved she was lying. Now everyone hates me for destroying her during treatment. $150,000 in donations. Shaved head. Fake hospital visits. I found proof she was lying. The family chose to believe her anyway. My name is Nina Rodriguez. I'm 31 years old. 2 years ago, my sister-in-law Amanda announced she had stage 3 breast cancer. Our family was devastated. Immediately rallied around her. My parents took out a second mortgage to help with medical bills. My other siblings organized fundraisers, started a GoFundMe, raised over $70,000. I personally gave $15,000 from my savings. Total, the family contributed about $150,000 over 2 years. Amanda shaved her head, posted constantly about her cancer journey, showed us medical bills, talked about chemo side effects. We believed her, all of us, because who would lie about having cancer? Except Amanda would, because Amanda did. 6 months ago, I started noticing inconsistencies in her story. Details that didn't add up, timelines that didn't match, medical terminology that was wrong. I investigated quietly, made phone calls, checked records, gathered evidence. And I discovered the truth. Amanda never had cancer, never saw an oncologist, never had chemo. She faked everything. For money, for attention, for 2 years. When I confronted her with proof, she broke down and admitted it. I told my family, showed them the evidence. Half of them refused to believe me, said I was being cruel, that I was attacking a sick woman. The other half was horrified, demanded their money back. Amanda doubled down, posted online that my accusations were making her cancer worse, that I was destroying her during treatment. Now my brother Lucas is divorcing her. Amanda's being criminally charged with fraud. And half my family hates me for exposing her. This is the story of catching a family member faking cancer and learning that some people would rather believe a comfortable lie than an uncomfortable truth. My brother Lucas married Amanda 6 years ago. She seemed nice enough at first, a little dramatic, a little attention-seeking, but harmless. They had 2 kids quickly, Mason now 5, Olivia now 3. Amanda was a stay-at-home mom. Lucas worked in construction. They struggled financially but managed. I never particularly liked Amanda. She always seemed performative. Everything was a production with her. Every minor illness was announced on Facebook with detailed updates. Every life event was documented extensively on social media. She thrived on sympathy, on being the center of attention, on people caring about her. But I kept my opinions to myself. She was family. Lucas loved her. That was enough. 2 years ago, everything changed. Amanda called a family meeting, asked everyone to come to her and Lucas's house. We all showed up. Parents, siblings, even extended family. Amanda stood in the living room, Lucas beside her, both looking serious. I have something to tell you all, Amanda said. I've been diagnosed with breast cancer. Stage 3. The room went silent, then erupted. My mother started crying. My father looked like he'd been punched. When did you find out? I asked. 3 weeks ago. I've been doing tests, biopsies. It's confirmed. What's the treatment plan? My sister Sophia asked. Aggressive chemotherapy, starting next month. They're optimistic, but it's serious. Everyone rushed to hug her, comfort her, promise support. I hung back. Something felt off. I couldn't explain it, just a gut feeling. Over the next few weeks, Amanda started her treatment. She'd post on Facebook, chemo day, feeling strong, fighting for my babies. She'd wear headscarves, talk about how hard the treatment was. But she never lost weight, never looked sick, never had the gaunt look that chemo patients get. She's one of the lucky ones, my mother would say. Some people tolerate chemo well. Maybe, but my cousin had gone through chemo for breast cancer 3 years earlier. She'd lost 40 pounds, lost all energy, could barely function. Amanda was posting gym selfies, going to parties, living normally. But I pushed my doubts aside. Maybe she was just handling it better. Maybe I was being cynical. Then the medical bills started coming. Amanda would post photos, hospital bills, treatment costs, pharmaceutical expenses. This is killing us financially, she'd write. But I have to keep fighting. My parents immediately offered to help, gave them $20,000. My siblings started fundraisers, organized benefit dinners, created a GoFundMe. Help Amanda fight cancer, the page read, with photos of her in headscarves, looking brave and sad. The money poured in, from family, friends, strangers. Within 6 months, the GoFundMe had raised $70,000. The family had contributed another $80,000 directly, $150,000, to help Amanda fight cancer. I gave $15,000, my entire savings, because that's what you do for family. But I started keeping track of dates, of inconsistencies, of things that didn't add up. Amanda claimed she had chemo every 3 weeks, on Thursdays. But on Thursday afternoons, she'd post photos at restaurants, at the beach, looking perfectly fine. No pallor, no exhaustion, no signs of someone who just had chemotherapy. When I mentioned it to Lucas, he got defensive. She pushes through. She doesn't want the kids to see her sick. But chemo is cumulative. She should be getting weaker, not stronger. Everybody is different, Nina. Stop questioning her. I backed off, but I kept noticing things. Amanda claimed her oncologist was Dr. Patricia Stevens at Tampa General Hospital. But when I called Tampa General to send flowers to the oncology ward, they said they had no Dr. Stevens in oncology. Maybe she's at a different hospital, Lucas said when I mentioned it. She specifically said Tampa General. You must have heard wrong. I didn't hear wrong, but I let it go, for the moment. Then Amanda started posting photos of her cancer center wristbands. Pink wristbands with Cancer Warrior printed on them. Very inspirational, very shareable. Out of curiosity, I reverse image searched one of the photos. Came up on eBay. Cancer awareness wristbands. Pack of 20, $8.99. Anyone could buy them. They weren't from a hospital. They were decorative. I started digging deeper. Called the billing numbers on the medical bills Amanda had posted. They were disconnected numbers. Non-existent. I looked up the medical codes on the bills. They didn't match real treatment codes. The bills were fake. Forgeries. Printed at home to look official. I felt sick, but I needed to be sure. I called oncology offices in the Tampa area, asked if they had an Amanda Rodriguez as a patient. I called 10 offices. None of them had any record of her. Then I did something drastic. I called Amanda's supposed oncologist directly. Found a Dr. Patricia Stevens who actually existed, but she was a pediatrician in Orlando, not an oncologist in Tampa. I asked her, "Do you have a patient named Amanda Rodriguez?" "I'm a pediatrician. I don't treat adult cancer patients." "Have you ever been affiliated with Tampa General Hospital Oncology?" "No. Why are you asking?" "Someone is using your name, claiming you're their oncologist. That's identity theft. You should report it." I had enough evidence. Amanda was lying. About everything. But I needed definitive proof before I could go to my family. I hired a private investigator, gave him all my information. He confirmed. No medical records at any hospital. No prescriptions for chemo drugs. No appointments logged anywhere. Amanda Rodriguez had never been treated for cancer, because she didn't have cancer. I felt betrayed, angry, sick. She'd taken $15,000 from me, $150,000 from our family. Money my parents couldn't afford. Money my siblings struggled to give. Money from strangers who thought they were helping a dying woman. All of it a lie. A performance. A con. I confronted Amanda when Lucas wasn't home. Showed up at her door with a folder full of evidence. "We need to talk." "About what?" "About your cancer. That doesn't exist." Her face went white. "What are you talking about?" "I know you're lying, Amanda. I have proof. No oncologist. No medical records. Fake bills. eBay wristbands. All of it." "You're insane." "I called every oncology office in Tampa. None of them have you as a patient. I found the exact wristbands you wear on eBay for $8.99. I had a PI confirm you've never been treated for cancer anywhere." She stared at me, then burst into tears. "Please, Please don't tell anyone. We were desperate. We had so much debt. I didn't know what else to do. You lied about having cancer. I know it was wrong, but we were drowning. Credit cards. Medical debt from when Olivia was born. We were about to lose the house. So you faked cancer to steal money from our family? I didn't think of it as stealing. I thought of it as borrowing. I was going to pay it back. How? You don't have a job. I don't know. I panicked. And then it got out of control. People kept giving money. And I couldn't stop without admitting I lied. So you kept lying. For 2 years. Took $150,000. Made our parents take out a second mortgage. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't tell anyone. I'll pay it back. I swear. How are you going to pay back $150,000? I'll figure it out. Just please. Don't destroy my family. You destroyed your family when you decided to fake cancer. I left. Went straight to my parents' house. Called an emergency family meeting. Everyone came, including Lucas and Amanda. Amanda was crying, begging me with her eyes not to say anything. I opened my folder. I have something to show you all. About Amanda's cancer. Nina, not now, my mother said. This isn't appropriate. It's very appropriate, because Amanda doesn't have cancer. She never did. She's been lying for 2 years. The room exploded. That's outrageous, my father shouted. She's my sister-in-law and she's sick, Sophia yelled. Lucas looked confused. Nina, what are you doing? I'm exposing the truth. Amanda, tell them. Tell them you faked everything. Amanda was sobbing. I didn't fake anything. I have cancer. Nina is trying to destroy me. Then explain why no hospital in Tampa has you as a patient. Explain why the bills you showed us have disconnected phone numbers. Explain why your oncologist is actually a pediatrician in Orlando who's never heard of you. I passed around the evidence. The PI report. The phone records. The eBay listing. My parents read it. Their faces changing from confusion to horror. This can't be real, my mother whispered. It's real. Amanda admitted it to me an hour ago, before I came here. Everyone turned to Amanda. Is this true? Lucas asked quietly. Amanda kept crying. I can explain. Is it true? Yes, okay. I lied. I don't have cancer. But we were so desperate. We had so much debt. I didn't know what else to do. The room went silent. Then chaos. My father stood up and left without a word. My mother started screaming. How could you? How could you? Sophia was crying. I organized 3 fundraisers for you. I gave you $12,000. Lucas looked destroyed. You faked cancer? For 2 years. Let me tell everyone you were dying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was going to tell you. I just didn't know how. When were you going to tell me? After you recovered? Were you just going to pretend you beat cancer? I don't know. I hadn't figured it out yet. I watched the family implode, felt simultaneously vindicated and sick. Half the family was furious with Amanda, demanding their money back, calling her names. The other half was in denial. Maybe Nina's wrong, my aunt said. Maybe there's an explanation. I literally showed you proof, I said. But Amanda wouldn't lie about cancer. No one would do that. She just admitted she did. But some people didn't want to believe it. It was too horrible, too uncomfortable. Easier to think I was wrong, or exaggerating, or misinterpreting. Even with Amanda's confession, even with documentation, they couldn't accept that someone they loved would do something so monstrous. Lucas kicked Amanda out that night. Filed for divorce the next week. My parents demanded their money back. So did my siblings. Amanda claimed she didn't have it. Had already spent it. On what? We had no idea. There was no evidence of major purchases. No new cars or jewelry. She just spent it. On daily expenses. On debt. On living. $150,000. Gone. My parents consulted with a lawyer. Amanda could be charged with fraud. Wire fraud. Theft by deception. They decided to press charges. Half the family supported it. The other half thought it was too harsh. She's still the mother of Lucas's children, my aunt argued. Sending her to jail hurts Mason and Olivia. She stole from us, my father roared. She needs to face consequences. She made a mistake. A 2-year mistake that cost us $150,000? That's not a mistake. That's a crime. The district attorney took the case. It's still ongoing. Amanda could face up to 10 years in prison. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is what Amanda did next. She doubled down. Posted on Facebook. I'm heartbroken to share that my own family is accusing me of faking my cancer. During the hardest time of my life when I need support most, they've turned on me. The stress from these false accusations is making my condition worse. Please keep me in your prayers. She went back to claiming she had cancer. Even after confessing, even after being caught. She spun it as, yes, there were some inconsistencies in her documentation. Yes, she may have gotten some details wrong. But she really does have cancer, and Nina is weaponizing those small mistakes to destroy her. And people believed her. Strangers online, friends who didn't know the full story, even some extended family. Nina is so cruel, going after a cancer patient like that. Even if there were inconsistencies, you don't accuse someone of faking cancer. She's probably just confused from chemo brain. I couldn't believe it. She'd confessed. In front of witnesses. I had evidence. But she was spinning it as, Nina found some paperwork errors and is using them to destroy me. And it was working. Half the family now refuses to speak to me. They think I'm the villain, the cruel sister-in-law who attacked a sick woman. My aunt won't take my calls. My uncle blocked me on social media. Even some of my cousins think I went too far. Even if she did exaggerate some things, you didn't have to expose her publicly. She didn't exaggerate. She lied. About everything. For 2 years. But did you have to tell everyone? Couldn't you have handled it privately? I tried. She refused to admit it until I had overwhelming proof. Still, you destroyed her life. She destroyed her own life when she faked cancer. But they don't see it that way. They see Amanda as a troubled woman who made some mistakes. And me as the vindictive sister-in-law who couldn't let it go. Lucas is on my side. Completely. Thank you, he told me. Thank you for finding the truth. I would have spent years believing a lie. I'm sorry. I know this is destroying your family. Amanda destroyed my family. Not you. You just exposed it. He's fighting for full custody of Mason and Olivia. His lawyers are using the fraud case to prove Amanda is an unfit parent. That someone who would fake cancer for money is too unstable to be trusted with children. It's ugly. It's painful. But it's necessary. My parents lost almost $30,000 they'll never get back. They had to refinance their house. Again. At a worse rate. They're furious with Amanda. But also sad. Feel like they should have known. How did we not see it? My mother keeps asking. Because normal people don't expect someone to fake cancer, I tell her. But there must have been signs. There were. I noticed them. But even I wanted to believe her. Because the alternative was too horrible. That's the thing about cons. They work because we want to believe. We want to believe that people are good. That family wouldn't lie about something so serious. Amanda exploited that. Weaponized our love and trust against us. And now, even after being caught, she's still exploiting it. Still playing victim. Still claiming she's the one being hurt. And some people are still falling for it. The criminal case is my vindication in many ways. The DA believes me. The evidence is overwhelming. Amanda will likely take a plea deal, probation and restitution rather than prison time. She'll have to pay the money back, probably in small installments for the rest of her life. But she'll avoid jail, because the system isn't designed to punish fraud harshly. Especially when the perpetrator is a white woman with kids who can play the "I made a mistake while desperate" card. Justice but not really. Accountability but barely. My parents will get some money back. Eventually. Maybe 10% of what they lost. The rest is just gone. Stolen by someone we trusted. Someone we loved. That betrayal is almost worse than the money. Knowing someone could look us in the eye. Let us give them everything. Take our life savings. Our retirement. Our children's college funds. And feel no remorse. No guilt. Just entitlement to keep taking. That's what Amanda was. Taker. who'd found the ultimate sympathy story. And when she got caught, she just kept lying, kept playing victim, kept manipulating. Because that's who she is. A con artist. A liar. Parasite. My brother didn't marry her knowing that. She hid it well. But now we all see it. Those of us willing to look. The others, they're still in denial, still making excuses, still blaming me. And I've accepted that. Some people can't handle uncomfortable truths. They'd rather believe a lie that makes them comfortable than a truth that makes them question their judgment. I exposed Amanda because it was the right thing to do. Because she was stealing from my family, destroying my parents financially. Because it would have continued indefinitely if I hadn't stopped it. And if that makes me the villain in some people's eyes, so be it. I can live with being the villain who told the truth. Better than being an enabler who let the lie continue. My name is Nina Rodriguez. I'm 31 years old. My sister-in-law faked cancer for 2 years. Collected $150,000 from my family. I investigated, found proof, exposed her. Now half my family thinks I'm a monster for attacking a sick woman. The other half knows I saved them from continued exploitation. Amanda's being charged with fraud. My brother is divorcing her. And I'm at peace with my choice. Because the truth matters. Even when it's ugly. Even when people hate you for telling it. Especially then. Have you ever caught a family member in a major lie? Have you ever been blamed for exposing someone's wrongdoing? Have you ever been called cruel for demanding accountability? Share your experience in the comments. Sometimes doing the right thing makes you the villain, and sometimes that's a price worth paying. If you believe that people who fake cancer deserve to be exposed, hit that like button and subscribe, because stealing money through sympathy is fraud. And calling out fraud isn't cruel, it's necessary. Even when the fraudster is family. #SheFakeCancer